Hi, welcome to the Becoming Clairvoyant podcast. Here, we discuss the transition to the fifth density and the path to living in our most abundant, loving, peaceful selves. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. I hope you are having an amazing, beautiful week. I know I am. I joined this incredible community where it's just a bunch of awesome souls who want to raise their vibration and be of service and, just really take that journey inward. And it's really cool to have people you can talk about that with, and that's what we're cultivating here, right, guys? We're creating a community because I know if you're listening to this that you're more than likely a starseed and you have your soul's purpose, and you want to be of service and you want to live from your heart, and that's so beautiful. And I'm grateful. I'm very grateful that you hold space for that. So, today we are going to be talking about the vibration of before you learned language. Now, this is one of the things that when I tuned into this and kind of had a little bit of an epiphany, it really helped me separate my true self or my soul or my higher self from my thoughts and my ego, and really realizing, in my day-to-day life that I'm not my thoughts, right? Like before that, I had lucid experiences of oneness, out-of-body experiences where I could kind of just see everything in front of me, and it was very obvious at that moment, at that time, that I wasn't my thoughts and I wasn't my ego. I was something much greater, something limitless, right? As are you. And basically, what happened is I kind of came to, I don't remember exactly what book I was reading, but I came to this realization that when we were born, right, we didn't know any words. Depending on where you're born, you learn a completely different language, a completely different dialect, a completely different way of moving your mouth and making sounds. There's no right way, there's no wrong way, right? But the thing that was interesting to me is, what if you never learned language? Because if you didn't know language, you wouldn't be able to identify things. And if you couldn't identify things, then you couldn't attach to them in the same way, right? Like all of our thoughts, any negative thought, that voice in our head wouldn't be able to talk to you if you didn't know language. Right? So there's a version of you that exists. There was a version of you that existed before your thoughts existed. So I'm not a mathematician, but if we're running a proof here, that pretty much means that you are not your, that pretty much means that you are not your thoughts, right? If you existed before you learned language, and you just were. You were here on this planet, you were laughing, you were smiling, you were crying, you were feeling, you were seeing, smelling, hearing, tasting. And you didn't know any language. You couldn't think. That version, that vibration still exists within you because that is you. Your thoughts are not you. You accumulated thoughts by learning language. Right? It's like you go and you look at a dog, and if when a dog's needs are met, um, it can it has water, it has food, it has space to run around, it can safely go to the bath. All those necessities for the dog. Their natural state is bliss and happiness. And guys, we're no different. The only difference is we are more evolved consciously than a dog. So we develop these egos, these thoughts that, take us away from that present moment, that natural state, the thing behind the curtain, right? Think of the ego and your thoughts as a curtain. You see, most people think that that curtain is a brick wall. They think that they live in that house and that's just where they reside. But the truth is that brick wall is actually a curtain, and you can open the curtain. And when you open the curtain, your limitless, boundless, endless self exists. That self before language, that self before thought. When you look at babies, they're either laughing, playing with anything entertains a baby. You can give a baby a paper straw and it will be happy for hours playing with it. Right? Everything is new. Everything is novelty. The second we put language on something and we name something, it has the ability to start accumulating karma. Because now it's like you open a new folder on a computer. So say you open a new folder on a computer that is coffee. I don't know, right? And sometimes when you drink coffee, you feel really good. And then other times when you drink coffee, you don't feel really good. And you store all those memories in the coffee folder. And the bad experiences you've had with coffee, they stay and stick in the folder. And then slowly all these folders start getting really big and overflowing. And that's your karma building up. But if you're not identified with language, there are no folders. Everything just is. You are just presence. Right? So let's tune into that vibration. The vibration before we knew language, when we were just these incredible, limitless, joyful, heart-opened, loving beings. So let's take 3 deep breaths together. And now, I want you to tune into the energy of when you were a little baby, a little child, when everything in the world was a playground and fun and joyful. And you didn't put labels on anything because you couldn't. You were free. And now when you start to feel this energy, feel this golden energy inside you, locate it. It may be deep down, but it exists. Feel that golden energy. Awesome. Now that you've found that golden energy inside of you, let's take 5 deep breaths together and expand that energy. That's amazing, guys. Do you feel that shift? And now let's open the chakras on the bottom of our feet and let's the non-golden energy, let the golden energy push out the energy of attachment, the energy of labels. And let that energy, that dark energy, flow out through those chakras in your feet and ground into the earth. Let's take 5 more deep breaths together. Incredible, guys. And the amazing thing is this golden energy, this energy before attachment, before labels, it is always there because it was there first. And you can tune in and tap into this whenever you want, wherever you are. And when you do tune into this energy and you let this energy build up inside you and expand inside you, your natural state will just start to turn towards presence. And it's a beautiful thing. Anyways, guys, that is it for today. I love you all so, so much. I hope you have an amazing Thursday and Friday and then an absolutely beautiful weekend. Spreading love and gratitude and peace. Once again, thank you so much for listening. For all the new followers, welcome to the community. I love you. I love you all. Have an amazing, amazing day.